If you're thinking about selling your home, then this video is for you. Selling a home is a big decision and can feel overwhelming, but don't worry, I've got you covered. In this video, I'll break down the home selling process step by step by the numbers to ensure you quickly sell and for top dollar. So make sure you stick around to the end where I'm going to share some bonus tips on avoiding some common selling mistakes that could cost you thousands of dollars. By the way, I'm Rob Barton with Keller Williams Realty, your greater Fort Worth area awesome real estate agent. And if you're considering making a move here, I help people just like you. They reach out to me every single week to help them with their next move. So I'd be more than happy to have a private conversation with you to see how I can help or answer any questions. So feel free to contact me here at this number or via any of the methods in the video description below. Okay, let's dive in. Step 1, choose the right realtor. Now, this is the most important step in selling your home, is choosing the right realtor. Not all agents are the same, and working with an experienced agent like myself ensures that you sell faster, for more money, and with less stress. How you pick an agent? Read some reviews, look online for them. Maybe you have a family member or relative that knows a really great agent that they've done transactions with. But the big thing here is that maybe they're not a rookie and they've done some sales. So that's the best information I can give you on that. Here's what we do different for our sellers personally. So we do a comprehensive market analysis, of course. This is going to determine the perfect price for your home and your neighborhood. And the most important thing is that I'm going to explain in detail how we got to this price. All right, we're going to do professional marketing. Listen to my professional marketing. High quality video, high quality photos, websites, floor plan layouts, 3D walkthroughs, flyers, postcards, email marketing, landing pages, social media ads, for sale signs that capture buyer information. Yes, we are very technology driven here. Next would be expert negotiation skills. I'm going to fight to get you the best possible price, of course, every single time. We got full service support, which is I handle everything from showings to the paperwork to the close table. And last but not least, communication and updates. You're going to know what's going on all the time. Feel free to click the link in the description below where we're going to offer our free updated seller's guide. It has many, many more details that are way more in depth than this 15-minute video. So feel free to check it out. Number 2, price your home correctly. Now that you've got a great realtor, hopefully myself, the next step is pricing your home correctly. Many sellers make the mistake of overpricing their home, thinking they can always lower the price later. Here's the reality. Overpriced homes sit on the market, while a well-priced home sells fast and attracts multiple offers. Here's how we personally price your home to sell. Like I said, we do a market analysis where we're going to compare recent sales of similar homes in your area. We're going to check out the buyer demand. We're going to assess local trends to see if it's a seller's market or a buyer's market. Here's a hint. It's a buyer's market right now, people. We have 7 months of inventory in Tarrant County. Anything over 4 months is a buyer's market. So what that means is they like to negotiate. So get ready for it. But I'm ready for it. All right. The condition of your home. Basically the features, the upgrades, and any needed repairs that matter. Remember, one more time, a well-priced home generates more interest, more offers, and ultimately more money in your pocket. So let's get it priced right the first time, and it's going to sell quick. Number 3, prep and stage your home. First impressions matter. Before we list your home, we need to prep and stage it so that it attracts buyers. So here's what you should do. We're going to declutter and we're going to deep clean. That means remove personal items. Personal items are maybe if you got a bunch of family photos. We're going to organize. That means if it's not in a box, let's put it in a box and get it all stacked nice and pretty. Let's get those shirts on hangers. Here's a pro tip. You can use your garage as storage. Nobody cares what the garage looks like. Just leave room for an inspector so they can see the electrical panel and they can see the water heater, then we're gonna make your home shine. So the last is clean. We have to clean. You got to walk into a house and it's got to smell really, really good. And you people with pets, that's a whole nother conversation. We'll have that conversation when I see what kind of pet you have and what your house smells like. All right. Next, we're going to make small repairs. That means you're going to fix leaky faucets. You're going to do some paint touch-ups if you have to. Now, pro tip again, just remember, if you spot paint, it is going to show up. It's not going to blend in with the rest of the wall. If you feel like you need to spot paint a really bad area, you need to repaint that whole wall, and it's going to blend in just fine. When you replace old fixtures, replace the brass knobs, the brass lights, the brass ceiling fans. We need to update those. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to stage your home. Now, I know you've been watching $1 Million Listing where they got the professional stagers that cost thousands of dollars. Now, we have that option, but 75% of our clients don't need that option. We are stage certified. We're going to walk you through your house in detail, and we're going to tell you everything that needs to be fixed, moved, or changed, and you're going to have some homework. So if you want to sell your house, please do your homework. All right. Then we're going to boost your curb appeal. So what's curb appeal? When I pull up to your house and it looks like the horror house, not whorehouse, horror house, scary house, I don't even want to go in the front door. I don't even want to look at it. I'm not going to put an offer on it. So we got to make it appealing. We got to make it look pretty so people pull up and they're like, hey, I want to go in the front door and see what's next. How do we do that? We mow the yard, we edge, we put $20 worth of flowers somewhere up front, maybe a nice welcome mat, replace the mulch. A bag of mulch is like $3. Let's get 10 of those and get it done. We got to boost that curb appeal just to get them in the front door. All right. Pro tip, did you know that a staged home sells 88% faster and for 20% more than an unstaged home? I bet you didn't. All right, let's move on to step 4. Step 4, market like a pro. Now that your home looks amazing and you got me for your agent, it's time for marketing. And here's where we shine compared to others. I don't just put a sign in the yard and hope it sells. I use powerful marketing strategies to get your home sold in front of the right buyers. The first step is, no matter who you use, is you're going to need high quality photos. If you see a realtor taking pictures of your house with the phone, oh, that's it. They're fired. Okay, so high quality photos. We're going to give you a website for your property. We're going to do video tours. Basically professional images that wow buyers and they make them want to click on your property when they're looking on the internet. We're going to do online and social media advertising. We're going to have Facebook, Instagram, and Google ads going out to a targeted audience just for your property. We need maximum exposure. All right, you want to do some print mail and some email campaigns? What is a print mail? We're going to send a bunch of postcards out with a lot of stuff about your house to a lot of people. We're going to be doing these beautiful email campaigns that are going out to 1,000 to 3,000 people, depending on the targeted list that we come up with. But it's all about maximum exposure. You can't just rely on the MLS, or you can't just rely on Zillow. We're going to do some virtual tours. We're going to have 3D walkthroughs. We're going to use a 3D Matterport to map out your house so buyers can tour your home from anywhere in the world. We're going to do exclusive open houses. We're attracting serious buyers and we're driving competitions. The more eyes on your home, the better the offers. I mean, maximum exposure, not just I put it on the MLS and I hope that it sells. All right, so let's talk about step number 5. Number 5, showings and buyer interest. Showings are where buyers fall in love with your home. And here's how we make it stress-free. We're going to keep the house clean and bright. Buyers want a welcoming, well-lit space to walk into, and be flexible with your showings. The more buyers that can see your home, the faster that it sells. The next step of that would be, that leads into this. Leave during the showings. There's nothing worse than walking into a house and the seller's in there. It's just an uncomfortable situation. And then the seller wants to become a realtor when you're in there, but we don't want to do that. When buyers come to see your house, take a walk, take a drive. When we get your house sold and you get that big wad of cash of profit that you made, that profit was for all the times that you had to leave the house. All right. Oh, pro tip. Homes that allow flexible showings sell 38% faster than homes that have really strict showings. You know what a strict showing is? I need a 1-day notice to see your house. Another strict showing. I don't do any showings before noon. But if you have to have that, we'll get it in there. All right. Number 6, receive and negotiate offers. Once offer starts rolling in, this is where I excel as a realtor. I can't say about all realtors, but anyways, I'm going to help you review all the offers and choose the best one. And the best one isn't always the highest offer. All right? And I'll get into detail about that if you schedule a free Zoom call with me and we talk about listing your home. We're going to get in all this in detail. We're going to negotiate terms, price, and closing costs. We're going to handle multiple offers if we get into a bidding war. Us personally, we're getting 2 to 3 offers a house. It isn't like 2022 when I had 100 offers on every single house. But then the interest rate's not 2.6% either. So my goal is to get you top dollar with the best terms. Now let's talk about number 7, closing and getting paid. So once your home is under contract, we move into the closing process. That process is basically the buyer's lender is going to finalize financing. We're going to handle the inspections, repairs, and appraisals. You'll sign the final paperwork at the title company, and then you get paid. That's it. And just like that, your home is sold. It isn't that hard, but it can be stressful. Like I said, especially when you price it wrong and your house is for sale for 4 to 6 months. I mean, 4 to 6 months of people coming in your house, that's a tough time indeed. Now, here are some bonus tips. 1, don't underestimate the power of paying the buyer's agent's fees. You know, National Association of Realtors had a settlement last summer to where they're like, make sure you disclose your fees, and the seller doesn't have to pay for buyer agent fees anymore, and blah, blah, all this other stuff. FYI, in the state of Texas, we've always disclosed it on several documents, verbal, written, you name it. We did it by the book. But this case happened up in New York where apparently some seller didn't know he had to pay his agent to sell his house. We've always been able to negotiate, so I'm just going to drop that subject. But here's the thing. Approximately 89% of home buyers in the state of Texas utilize the service of a real estate agent, aka a buyer's agent, to look for their home purchase. 89%. So what does that mean? It behooves you to really consider paying that buyer's agent to bring their buyer to your home and handle the buyer side of the transaction. Think about it. Number 2, selling is a process. If you want to sell your home by the end of this summer, you better start now with the process. It's the smartest approach. It's not a 1-day thing. It's a few weeks to get everything, all the marketing done for your house so that we can get multiple offers and get the highest price possible so you get money in your pocket. So we need to really start the process now if you plan on selling this summer. So give me a call. It's a free Zoom call, and we can start that process now. That's it. Step-by-step home selling process. Sell your home. Doesn't have to be stressful when you have the right realtor on your side. If you're thinking about selling in or around the Fort Worth, Texas area, and you want more detail on how we can sell your home, let's chat. Schedule a free Zoom consultation by clicking the link in the description. And feel free to comment with any questions you might have. This video helped you out. Please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for more real estate tips. And until then, I'll see you in the next video. Rob Barton out.